Welcome to another episode of What the Heck Are We Watching? Thus far it's safe to say the summer blockbuster season has belonged to nostalgia and family-friendly movies. Let's see if this holds true this weekend. F1.
So you like straight talk?
Straight as an arrow, no sugar.
Why are you here, Sonny? When you look in the mirror, you see this rough and tumble, old school cowboy. Doesn't take orders, goes his own way, huh? A lone wolf. Well, I've news for you. Formula One is a team sport. It always was. Listen, let's get this straight. We all lose our jobs if you can't pull off a miracle.
No pressure, none.
The only question here is, why did Sonny Hayes come back to F1?
I think it's really wonderful that Apex are giving second chances to the elderly.
It's alright, you just wait, I'm quicker than you.
You're making a mistake, thinking that I'm just gonna be some grateful kid who'll bend the knee to an old-timer.
I never should have pulled you into this.
Down the inside, contact!
That's the other driver. You say he was old, he not that old. That's a handsome man right there.
What's he doing? Plan C, be ready.
He's got hope for some lucky breaks. Hope it's not a strategy.
Anything else, Professor?
Drive fast. Ever seen a miracle?
Not yet. How do you think I'd feel if you die on the track?
3 laps. 3 laps is a lifetime.
The movie. Rated PG-13. Dubbed The Greatest That Never Was, Sonny Hayes was Formula One's most promising phenom of the 1990s until an accident on the track nearly ended his career. 30 years later, he's a nomadic racer for hire when is approached by his former teammate Ruben Cervantes, owner of a struggling Formula One team that is on the verge of collapse. Starring Brad Pitt, Javier Bardem, Sarah Niles. Director Joseph Kosinski. This is one of those run-of-the-mill, old guys looking for a purpose movie. It is a solid movie that will intrigue audiences but nothing too special that will call out fans. Car lovers and Formula One enthusiasts may seek this movie but really nothing too special. Megan 2.
How do I say goodbye?
I'll admit, there were some bugs in my programming. It's hardly fair to blame me for that.
It's so hard to say goodbye.
But one thing hasn't changed. I will do whatever it takes to protect Katie. What the hell is this? You put me in this plastic Teletubby?
Prove you can be trusted, maybe we'll give you an upgrade.
Mrs. Forrester, we have a problem. We're hunting an autonomous android named Amelia. She was built using your design for Megan.
How's this possible? You deleted it.
Apparently you didn't. Nothing in our arsenal can stop her. She's gone rogue, killing anyone who's contributed to her creation.
I think I did it again.
And you and Katie are next.
I know how to stop Amelia. She's getting more powerful. Soon she'll be the most dangerous weapon on the planet. Put me in a body and I'll help you stop her.
You remember what happened last time. You threatened to rip out my tongue and put me in a wheelchair.
I was upset. Look, she wants to help us. Everyone deserves a second chance.
You would like us to rebuild a deranged robot in order to catch another one.
Would you prefer I gave you a printout that you can read at your own pace?
Okay, Megan. Time to give you an upgrade. Anything you'd like to add?
I want to be stronger, faster. Hey, so remember the time I strangled you and set the lab on fire? I want you to know that won't happen again.
Thank you so much.
And while you're at it, make me taller. Alright, meat sacks. Let's get to work.
Well, look who came out to play.
I was programmed to protect Katie. The only question is, are you going to stand in my way? Hold on to your vaginas.
I don't care if she did kill 4 people. She is a smoking hot warrior princess.
I'll make you a deal. You can kill Gemma, but don't touch Katie.
Megan.
Rated PG-13. 2 years after Megan, a marvel of artificial intelligence, went rogue and embarked on a murderous and impeccably choreographed rampage and was subsequently destroyed. M3GAN's creator Gemma has become a high-profile author and advocate for government oversight of AI. Meanwhile, Gemma's niece Katie, now 14, has become a teenager, rebelling against Gemma's overprotective rules. Starring Allison Williams, Violet McGraw. Director Mark D. Catcher. Blumhouse doesn't know when to quit. The first was innovative and fun, while this just cuts and pastes the same aesthetic. This time Megan serves as the hero, but same stuff, different time. If you like the first, this is up your alley, and if not, there are far more better movies to go see. Sorry.
Oh my god! I made it! Do you miss me, even though you're married?
So grown up.
It's so grown up.
School was like, oh, grad school was, oh.
I like it here, though.
Are you sure?
What are you up to this fine evening?
I was wondering, do you have, like, stuff that makes a fire?
Why do you need it?
My friends and I were gonna make, like, hot dogs.
Hot dog sounds good.
I'm sorry, we only bought 2 hot dogs.
That's a lot, right? Still being here.
Oh, it's a lot to be wherever. Something pretty bad happened to me.
Did it just happen?
No. It was a little over 3 years ago.
Well, that's not that much time.
I know this is hard to talk about.
Doesn't feel that you know that. We know what you're going through. We are women. What?
I know you're scared, but you're okay.
There's some ways people treat you like you're a person who lives and breathes and thinks for themselves. And then some ways people treat you are not that way. I can feel in my body that it was really bad. But there's a reason, even if I can't see it, that I'm alive. I got a cat.
Whatever you need.
Baby. Rated R. Something bad happened to Agnes. But life goes on, for everyone around her, at least. Starring Eva Victor, Naomi Ackie. Director Eva Victor. When artsy-fartsy doesn't know how to tell a story, you get this dribble of garbage. No likable characters. The situation seems suited for putty more than empathy. Hot milk.
What would you do if I could walk?
I'd be happy.
Is anyone else in the family?
There's no one else, just me and Sophia. I waited a long time for my only.
What are you going to do? You can't be a nursemaid all your life.
Look at all this blue, Sophie.
I was waiting for a long time. You should be listening out for me.
What has your mother told you about her family?
Something happened to her. I can feel it in her body. As a child, you hated change. You were always fearful. You were never brave. I'd rather be dead than shackled. Wouldn't you?
What you are contemplating is quite brutal.
Sophia! 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 Go! You do so much of me! So much!
I can't walk. You don't believe me,
Sophie, you're a monster.
Hot Milk, rated R. With a strange illness, a mother and her daughter embark on a journey to the Spanish coast to find a cure, and along the way the daughter discovers another reality far from her controlling mother. Starring Emma Mackey, Fiona Shaw. Director Rebecca Lenkiwicz. You know how Hot Milk can make you relax and sleep. This movie serves as the cure for insomnia. Most of the time it's pointless dialogue and the other parts useless cinema. Tatami.
My name is Leila Hosseini.
Mama!
Oh, salam, Mama Jun. I have to make the most important decision of my life today. Ha!
دستور اومده از ادامه مسابقات انصراف بدی. دستور مستقیم از دفتر رهبری. کوتاه نمیام. منم کوتاه نمیام. پس ببینیم من چی.
I live in a country whose laws do not allow me to compete freely.
میدونی که دیگه هیچ وقت نمیتونی برگردی ایران.
I'd rather risk everything.
کردن بابا.
And fight for freedom and dignity.
Tatami, not rated. The Iranian female judoka Layla is at the World Judo Championships, intent on bringing home Iran's first gold medal. Starring Arienne Mandi, Amir Ebrahimi. Directors Amir Ebrahimi and Guy Nattiv. Based on a true story, this is a compelling and little-known back-tale of Middle Eastern nations' look at women athletes. Gritty and never seeking pity, this is a well-done movie. It won't get a lot of hype but highly recommend this movie. Well, another week of movie that seemed to forget their purpose to entertain. Like always, if you see us at the theater, beware how we are wired to defend ourselves. Now to Arvid and the Hidden Gems.
Welcome to another sample of Hidden Gems. This week's is delightful. Comfort and Joy, 1984. Rated PG. Quirky comedy in which a Scottish DJ grappling with personal problems is landed with a whole lot more when he becomes involved in a bitter, territorial feud between two rival families of ice cream sellers. Starring Bill Paterson, Claire Grogan. Director Bill Forsyth. To those who ever got involved in a minor squabble that ballooned out of nowhere will understand the situation. If not, sit back and watch this comedy drama unfold. The story is poignant and the acting quite splendor. This forgotten gem needs to be enjoyed and studied by film students. Well, that's another hidden gem. Hopefully you are seeking these out to enjoy or rediscover. Until next week, let's...
Pops, the big bag of munchies that lasts all day.
Well, it was a bit dry, maybe.
All right, spin it again.
Well, what do you want me to say? Let's be back in a day or two with her tail between her legs and the piano on the dining table.
She left the washing machine. That could be a good sign, eh?
I don't see Maddie coming back for the washing machine.
She liked acquiring things.
Do you realise how lucky you are? How many people our age give an arm and a leg to be able to just break out and start all over again? A new life. And that's what you've been handed on a plate. And look around you.
Dickie Bird's here! For God's sake, get in the car! Give us an autograph, Dickie.
I'm sorry, I don't have a pen on me. I'm sorry.
Ice cream is an old established business. Everybody knows where he stands in this city.
Well, something's got to be done. I mean, it seems so stupid. It's almost like a joke. People getting so angry about ice cream. It's a joke.
Thanks for tuning in to Channel 14, Kenosha Community Television. Remember to tune into my program, Just Talkin', shown right here, Tuesday and Wednesday nights at 8:30 p.m. until 9 p.m. on Channel 14. On the program, we cover community events, talk to nonprofit organizations, and who knows, we may bump into a celebrity now and then. So remember to tune in to Just Talkin' Tuesday and Wednesday nights at 8:30 p.m. right here on Channel 14.
You are watching Kenosha Community Media. We provide you with education, media, and entertainment. while you provide us with the means to teach, entertain, and communicate. Thank you for allowing us to grow. See what's next for Kenosha Community Media.
Every Ring That's Everything Wrestling is carrying out the tradition that was brought to you by Diablo Angelico and Danger Dan. The show must go on. Mondays at 5 p.m. and Fridays at 6 p.m. on Kenosha Community Media. Channel 14 with Spectrum or on Roku KCM streaming. With Every Ring That's Everything Wrestling will keep you updated and informed. Mondays at 5 p.m. Fridays at 6 p.m. Tune in and enjoy wrestling. The renaissance of wrestling is occurring as we speak, so be part of sports entertainment. Each week you can see the discussion with topics, wrestlers and matches of the week. Looking at the big three WWE, AEW and TNA. So if you enjoy wrestling and everything that makes wrestling special, tune in KCM 14 on Mondays at 5 p.m. and Fridays at 6 p.m. Every Ring That's Everything Wrestling.
Boinker's Cartoon Apocalypse, where classic cartoons are revisited. Saturday at 10 a.m. and Sundays 10:30 a.m. If you enjoy classic and rare cartoons, you go to show. Nigel the Yeti is taking the reins while Mr. Boinkers add to the programming. The likes of Betty Boop, Popeye, Porky Pig, Daffy Duck, Mickey Mouse, Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, Felix the Cat and so much more. On Kenosha Community Media Channel 14, sit back with friends and family and relive the magic of morning cartoons. Wake up, gather the family and enjoy cereal and relive one's youth. Mr. Boinker's Cartoon Apocalypse, where whimsy is part of the magic. Join the other circus freaks where cartoons were fun and artistic. Every Saturday at 10 a.m. and Sunday at 10:30 a.m. Enjoy what made mornings special. Mr. Boinker's Cartoon Apocalypse, where classics fill the time.
What the heck are we watching? Movie reviews without pompous and pretentious critics who have agendas. Kenosha Community Media, Fridays at 5 p.m. and Saturdays at 10:30 a.m. Cinephiles who like movies for entertainment and not rants and raves who make the audiences feel bad for themselves. Weekly discussion on movies and with no alternatives. The movie reviews are to help audiences to make their decision. Not only are modern movies reviewed but a discussion on hidden gems, where good movies that have fallen through the cracks and forgotten. So before you go out, check out What the Heck Are We Watching? On Kenosha Community Media Channel 14. Fridays at 5 p.m. and Saturdays at 10:30 a.m.
Just Turned Heel, hosted by Danger Dan and Diablo Angelico, as seen on Every Ring That's Everything Wrestling. Behind the curtain look at professional wrestling. A gritty shoot style of interviews where we look at various aspects of wrestling. Ever wanted to know what an indie star needs to do to get their foot in the door? Ever wanted to know what a booker does? Ever wanted to know the purpose of a referee is? Just Turned Heel will plunge into the world of wrestling and look at every facet. Just Turned Heel, YouTube exclusive, starting January 28, 2024.
Beware! Take care! The little green dragon sits on your doorstep. He eats little boys, puppy dog tails, and big, fat snails. Beware! Pull the string! Pull the string! Dr. Destruction's Crimson Theater can be viewed
on Saturdays at 9 o'clock, Tuesdays at 3 o'clock, and Fridays at midnight.
Alright, ghoulies, you tune in. You won't be let down.
You haven't seen horror till you've seen horror of the crying skull. See teenagers getting killed. See horror coming at you every scene in a skull. See the skull coming at you. The skull, and hear her cry. I hope you enjoy the horror of the crying skull.
Welcome to another Out and About Kenosha, looking at fun activities our great city has to offer. June 27 to 29, 2025. June 27, 2025. Kennedy Park, 4051 Fifth Avenue, Kenosha, Wisconsin, 53140. From 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. Third Annual Taco Fest. The Kenosha History Center is hosting Taco Fest, where food trucks will compete for votes to be named Kenosha Taco Fest champion. This event will coincide with Friday Night Classic Car Cruise in June 27 to 28, 2025. Kenosha Comedy Club, Wyndham Garden Harborside, 5125 6th Avenue, Kenosha, Wisconsin, 53140. 7:30 p.m. Michael Palaskake, bringing his likable charm and clever storytelling to paint a comical picture. Performing for the likes of David Letterman to Stephen Colbert, Michael will have you in stitches. He was on Last Comic Standing, and several other comedy shows. June 27, 2025. Petrify Springs, 5555 7th Street, Kenosha, Wisconsin, 53144. Movie night in the park. Enjoy a free movie in the park. Bring chairs, blankets and popcorn to enjoy movies under the nature. Of course, dictated by weather, but if it's a good night, come with the family to enjoy. Time, dusk. Inside Out 2, 2024. Riley is hitting puberty and experiencing brand new, more complex emotions. As a result, hilarity ensues. June 28, 2025. Kennedy Park, 4051 Fifth Avenue, Kenosha, Wisconsin, 53140. Harborfest Sevens Rugby Tournament, 9 a.m. and free for the spectators. This is the 25th annual Harborfest Sevens Rugby Tournament. The Kenosha Mammoths Rugby Club will host this event. Blue House Books, 5915 6th Avenue, Kenosha, Wisconsin, 53140. June 28, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Meet and greet with author Meg Marcus. Chicago author writes about reminiscing and recalling events with high school friends. Published her debut novel where stories embrace the mundane while shaping the big picture. June 28, 2025. Pringle Nature Center at Bristol Woods, 9800 160th Avenue, Bristol, Wisconsin, 53104. Mud Day, from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. International Mud Day of Global Fun. Mud pits, lawn games, and a sprinkler will be set for young kids to live out their dreams of rolling in the mud. June 28, 2025. 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Kenosha Beach House, 5001 Simmons Island Road, Kenosha, Wisconsin, 53140. Simmons Island Luau. Aloha. Summer is for unforgettable Polynesian luau. Taste of the islands without leaving Kenosha. Tahiti Welcoming Dance, Hawaiian Hula Dance, Fijian MacKay Warrior Dance, New Zealand Maori Dance, Grand Fire Dance Finale. Come and enjoy the culture. June 29, 2025. Library Park, 711 59th Place, Kenosha, Wisconsin, 53140. Firecracker Run Walk. Race begins at 8:30 a.m. 47th Annual Firecracker Run, 5K and 1 mile run. June 29, 2025. Starts at 1 p.m. Kenosha Civic Veterans Parade, celebrating Kenosha's 175th anniversary. That is another weekend filled with so many activities that the great city of Kenosha offers. So go out and explore this great city and discover everything it has to offer.